Chosen one, this is not a random moment. Your spirit was pulled here, guided by a hand greater than coincidence. The Lord Himself has orchestrated this divine appointment because there is something urgent you must know. A warning wrapped in wisdom. A revelation that will shake the very ground you stand on. God is sounding an alarm about someone in your life, someone whose name, when revealed, will send shockwaves through your soul. You thought you knew them. You thought they were safe. But heaven sees what human eyes cannot, and today the veil is being lifted. Listen closely, for what I am about to speak is not mere words, but a prophetic declaration straight from the throne room of heaven. You have been marked chosen, set apart for a purpose so profound that the enemy has dispatched specific assignments against you. And one of those assignments wears a familiar face, speaks with a voice you trust, and carries a name that will leave you breathless when the truth emerges. As it is written in Matthew 7:15, beware of false prophets, who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The wolf has been circling, chosen one, and today God is exposing the predator hidden in plain sight. You have felt it, haven't you? That subtle unease in their presence, that whisper in your spirit that something isn't right. You dismissed it as paranoia, pushed it down as overthinking. But that was the Holy Spirit warning you, preparing you for this very moment of revelation. The person God is warning you about is not a stranger lurking in shadows. No, this is someone who has earned proximity to your life, someone who knows your struggles, your dreams, your vulnerabilities. They have studied you like a manuscript, learned your patterns, memorized your weaknesses. And all the while, they smiled, offered comfort, played the role of supporter. But hear me now, their support was surveillance. Their comfort was calculation. Their presence was strategic positioning for a moment of strike that heaven will not allow to succeed. 2 Corinthians 11:14 warns us, and no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. This person has masqueraded brilliantly, but their costume is about to be stripped away by divine intervention. Let me paint you a picture of how they operated. They came during your vulnerable season, didn't they? When you were broken, seeking, desperate for understanding. They appeared with solutions, with connections, with exactly what you needed at exactly the right time. You called it blessing. They called it opportunity. But heaven calls it infiltration. They gained your trust not through genuine care, but through strategic emotional investment. Every conversation was intelligence gathering. Every moment of vulnerability you shared became ammunition stored for future use. They know your fears because you told them in confidence. They know your plans because you shared them in excitement. They know your weaknesses because you revealed them seeking prayer. And while you were being transparent, they were being tactical. Psalm 55:21 describes them perfectly. His talk is smooth as butter, yet war is in his heart. His words are more soothing than oil, yet they are drawn swords. But chosen one, here's what they didn't count on. They didn't count on the God who watches over you, who neither slumbers nor sleeps. They didn't count on the hedge of protection that surrounds the anointed. They didn't count on heaven's intelligence network that sees every secret meeting, hears every whispered plot, and knows every hidden agenda. While they were planning your downfall, God was planning their exposure. While they were setting traps, God was setting the stage for your vindication. The name I'm about to reveal isn't just a person. It's a spirit operating through a person. It's an assignment that found a willing vessel. This individual made a covenant with darkness, perhaps not even fully understanding what they were agreeing to. They wanted success, influence, or revenge, and the enemy offered them you as the price for their desires. They became a Judas in your inner circle, breaking bread with you while negotiating your betrayal in secret. Pay attention to the signs God has been showing you. The sudden change in their energy when you share good news. The way their compliments feel hollow, like words recited from a script, rather than flowing from the heart. The inexplicable exhaustion you feel after spending time with them. as if they're siphoning your very life force. These aren't coincidences. These are spiritual indicators of someone operating under a dark anointing, someone commissioned to dim your light. Remember how they always seem to have problems right when you're about to break through? How drama mysteriously appears in their life whenever you're experiencing peace? This is not accident. This is assignment. They are agents of disruption, sent to keep you so busy putting out their fires that you never have time to build your own kingdom. They weaponize crisis to keep you in rescue mode, knowing that servants are too busy serving to step into sovereignty. But God is declaring today, no more. Isaiah 54:17 promises, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn." The weapon has been formed, chosen one, but it will not prosper. The tongue has risen, but it will be condemned. The plot has been planned, but it will be exposed and destroyed by heaven's intervention. Now, about this shocking name. It's someone you least expect because the enemy is cunning. He doesn't send obvious opponents. He sends trusted allies, beloved friends, even family members. The person God is warning you about might share your bloodline, your workspace, your ministry, or even your bed. They might be the one you call in crisis, the one you've defended. To others, the one you've poured into believing you were sowing into good soil. The shock isn't just in their identity, but in the depth of their deception. While you were praying for their success, they were praying for your failure. While you were speaking life over them, they were speaking death over you in secret. While you were building bridges, they were planting explosives to destroy them once you crossed. The betrayal runs deeper than actions. It's spiritual warfare dressed in familiar flesh, but here's where the story shifts. Here's where divine justice enters the narrative. God is not just warning you, He's warring for you. Exodus 14:14 declares, "The Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace." You don't have to retaliate. You don't have to scheme. You don't have to lower yourself to their level. Your only job is to step back and watch heaven handle what hell started. The exposure coming isn't just for your protection. It's for your promotion. Every lie they told about you will become a platform for truth to be proclaimed. Every door they tried to close will lead to 10 bigger doors opening. Every relationship they tried to poison will be purified and strengthened. What the enemy meant for evil, God is already working for good. Your story isn't ending in betrayal. It's beginning with breakthrough. I hear the Lord saying that this person's mask is already slipping. Others are beginning to see what you've been sensing. Their stories aren't adding up. Their accusations are being questioned. Their influence is waning while yours is rising. The very people they tried to turn against, you are starting to see through the facade. Truth has a way of surfacing, and when it does, it brings freedom not just for you, but for everyone they've manipulated. This is bigger than personal vindication. This is about divine justice establishing kingdom order. You are not the only one they've targeted. You're simply the one God chose to be the catalyst for their exposure. Your stand becomes others' freedom. Your courage becomes others' strength. Your story becomes others' testimony. You're not just being freed from one person. You're being freed from a pattern, a cycle, a generational assignment that stops with you. The name that will shock you is already known in heaven's courts. The verdict has already been rendered. The protection has already been dispatched. Angels are already on assignment, creating confusion in the enemy's camp, frustrating their plans and reversing their curses. What they spoke in darkness is being brought to light. What they planned in secret is being broadcast in the open. But God is also calling you to wisdom in this hour. Don't confront them prematurely. Don't expose what God is still unveiling. Let heaven complete the work. Your premature action could interrupt divine timing. Instead, begin to create boundaries without explanation. Start limiting access without announcement. Begin redirecting your energy without justification. They'll notice the shift and panic. and their panic will accelerate their exposure. Watch how they begin to overplay their hand. Watch how desperation makes them sloppy. Watch how they start contradicting themselves, revealing things they shouldn't know, exposing connections they've hidden. The unraveling has already begun. You're not watching a future event. You're witnessing a current collapse. Their kingdom of deception is crumbling, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. Chosen one, the name will shock you because love blinds us to danger sometimes. Loyalty makes us ignore red flags. History makes us excuse present harm. But God's love for you is perfect, protective, and proactive. He will not allow your purpose to be derailed by someone who sold their soul to stop you. He will not allow your destiny to be hijacked by someone operating under demonic influence. The revelation is coming swiftly. Perhaps even as you receive this message, puzzle pieces are clicking into place. Memories are making sense. Patterns are becoming clear. The fog is lifting and clarity is emerging. That situation that never made sense, that reaction that seemed overblown, that accusation that came from nowhere, it's all connected to this person, this assignment, this attempt to destroy what God is building through you. But I prophesy today that every weapon is backfiring. Every curse is reversing. Every plan is failing. Every alliance against you is breaking. The person God is warning you about is about to experience the very downfall they planned for you. Not because you're vengeful, but because heaven is just. The pit they dug for you becomes their own trap. The net they spread for you becomes their own snare. Your role now is not revenge, but readiness. Ready yourself for the revelation. Ready yourself for the removal. Ready yourself for the restoration that follows. Because once this person is exposed and removed, watch how quickly things accelerate in your life. Watch how opportunities that were blocked suddenly open. Watch how relationships that were strained suddenly heal. Watch how resources that were restricted suddenly flow. Their assignment was to keep you limited. Their removal unleashes the unlimited. If this message is resonating in your spirit, if you feel that holy conviction, that divine confirmation, then you know this word is for you. Comment "protected by heaven" as your declaration that you receive this warning and activate divine protection. Share this message with those who need to hear it, for you might be saving someone else from the very trap you're being freed from. Subscribe to stay connected to these prophetic releases, for God is speaking urgently to His chosen ones in this hour. The name will shock you. Chosen one, but the victory will establish you. The betrayal will hurt, but the breakthrough will heal. The exposure will sting, but the freedom will soar. You are not losing someone valuable. You are being freed from someone dangerous. Heaven is intervening, and your story is about to take a dramatic turn toward destiny. Stand firm, stay faithful, and watch God fight this battle for you. Your vindication is here, your protection is activated, and your promotion is guaranteed. The shocking revelation is heaven's gift of freedom to you.